Oh, hello. Shalom. I'm Shalom. Peace be upon you all. We greet you. Assalamu alaikum. My viewers, my cherished listeners, my followers, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'm greeting you. I'm praying that the Most High, the Supreme Being, Mother of Universe, shower you with all type of blessings, strength, health, and wealth. I greet you. Those two that don't like me, that think I'm crazy, or whoever is having problem with me, but yet still you are still on my page, that you watch anytime I drop a video, you check it, you watch it, I don't have problem. I'm greeting you as well. Hope all of you are fine. As you know, this is not a religious teachings. This is some kind of life teaching, some kind of understanding what we are and who we are. In the first place, to be honest with you, this is one of the bitter truth. You do not need a book to have a better life. Honestly, you do not need a book to have a better life. And even if you're gonna have, even if you need a book, that book supposed to be in your language, or at least a dominant language in your territory, a dominant language in your geographical location, a dominant language that you understand, that you communicate with fluently, if even you did need a book. This is not to say someone is denigrating or ridiculing or bashing or bastardizing any book. No. As a Ga, as an Evi, as an Ada, as an Hausa, Fulani, Kotokoli, Chamba, Frafra, Songhai, Mamprusi, Kusasi, all these languages and others need to communicate with the Supreme Being, a creator, or the creator want to communicate with the universe, the creatures, and the creator decided to speak in Hebrew language or Aramaic language or in Arabic language. As a Songhai tribe, when will you finish learning Aramaic, Hebrew, or any other language to understand the communication? Why will I be given a language by a creator, a source of life, and then when this creator, source of life, want to communicate with me, he will communicate with me in a different language I don't understand? So I have to learn the language properly. Just listen to this. I have to learn the language, master the language, before I can interpret what the Creator wants to talk to me. And this is something else, actually. You do not need a book to know what life is. Some that claim to teach what life is based on the books, most of them are even detrimental. Most of them are even hazardous. Most of them are even dangerous. Please, these words are for those who have ears, not for those who just don't have ears. These words are for those who have ears. You know, it is in the Bible, and even before in the Bible, there are so many books that has this expression. Let those that has ears listen. The same thing has been emphasized in the Quran. Quran says, الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ. Those that listen to words, speeches, فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَ, and they dissect and digest the words and pick some that is okay and beneficial and important to them. So in every speech, in every text, in everything you read, you hear, you see, it's not all of it that is okay for you, because we have our individual differences. What is okay for me might not be okay for you. This is realities of life. It is not everybody that will be okay in a church, and vice versa. Honestly, it's not everybody that is meant to be in an organized faith. This is realities of life. Enye obia ena bibia yemano debi. Even those that use these books to speak to us, some of them, if not most of them, are dangerous. They are problematic. Why am I saying so? I'm saying so because person reads only one book. Someone read only one book and they think they've seen it all. Someone read only one book and he thinks he has all the knowledge in the world. One book and someone will speak on behalf of God. One book and someone will speak on behalf of the Creator. One book and someone will be mouthpiece of the Creator. Only one book. You see? You see? That's why I'm saying these words are for those that listen. Those books you see, some of these books claim to be 2,000 years old. Well, it's interesting. There are so many books older than those books. Something like Vedas. Vedas is almost 10,000 years old, if not more. Something like Bhagavad Gita. These books are there. Almost 7,000 years old, if not more. And even with the religious books, what do you know about the ancient book of Jasher? Interesting. But here we are. Someone read one book, they become mouthpiece of God. All those books are interpretations of the universe and what the universe contains. That is what they are about. That is all. Those books are interpretations of the universe and what the universe contains. You do not need them because of two examples I want to give. There are more than one examples that are really outside there, but I want to give two. Please don't twist me. Don't twist me. Don't twist my words. I'm not ridiculing any book. I'm not denigrating any book. Listen to my point clearly. One of the reasons why they are not necessary is that there was a time humans lived on earth without those books and they lived well. Yes. They lived well. They have better life. Oma brabo akwayi, oma bobra, oma wan brabo, omani ebi. They were not having those books. That is one practical example. Our own ancestors, each and every African ancestor, when you have the background of your ancestors, you see that they are packed of knowledge, wisdom, medicine, mathematics, physics, all those things, herbs, everything, science, astrology, astronomy, numerology, all this knowledge. Our ancestors were packed with it without even having these books. They lived better, lived longer, and have better life. This is one example that those books are not that necessary. Point number 2. Human as a smaller universe can easily relate with the bigger universe and understand what is happening within human. And that's all. You are done. In fact, if there is any book you need to read, then it must be yourself. The book you need to read right now, it's yourself. Read yourself. You are nothing save the smaller universe. Everything that is happening in the universe, it is happening to you right now. It is happening within you right now. There's a physical aspect of it. When we are in dry season, the weather becomes hot. You feel it. When we are in cold, the weather becomes cold, you feel it. Above that, when you have chicken pox, on the full moon day, the pain of chicken pox increase. That is the impact and the effect of the moon on you. These ones are clear. If these ones are really true, then the other impact of the universe is also real. You are the book. You are the everything. For you are the smaller universe. Life is about duality. Life is about polarity. Something and the opposite. Do you need to read anything for you to understand the polarity or the duality of life? Something and the opposite? Do you need that? Why do you want to need that? Why do you need that? Why do you need to read anything, any book, before you can understand this? Do you need to read any book before you understand the polarity or the duality of life? Have you ever checked the earth and the sky? Is it not polarity? Something and the opposite? Is it not duality? Have you ever checked the night and the day? Have you ever checked the sun and the moon? Have you ever checked fire and water? Have you ever checked earth and air? Have you ever checked your ears? Have you ever checked your 2 arms? Have you ever checked your legs? Have you ever checked your nostrils? If this does not explain to you that life is about duality and polarity, when again are you going to get it? Where and when? My dear, check yourself. All the answers you are looking for in your life is right in you. They are there. All the questions you have, the answers to the questions are there in you and not in anything else. I'm getting to the end. I'm getting to the end of this talk. What is making you live right now is very important. You should know what is making you live. Why are you alive? When you understand and know what is making you live, you have to cherish that thing. You have to hold it well. You see, what makes you human and what makes you so important on this earth is that you have some 3 important things. These 3 important things are what is making you what you are. These 3 important things has created 3 stages of your life. And the stages of your life that has been created by these 3 important things is as follows. Physical stage, physical phase of your life, which got to do with the physical body. And the physical body is not you. Don't be deceived. Don't lie to yourself. Face the reality of life. One of the realities of life is that the physical body is not you. If you are called Kofi, Kojo, Kwabena, Ama, Esi, Maabena, Ali, Rahman, Fati, Yakub, Suleiman, Abubakar, Benjamin, Hope, Veshentia, Cynthia, Abigail. Well, don't be deceived. You are not the body. The reason why there's so many obstacles in your life is that you've lied to yourself for a long time. You deceived yourself for a long time. You've allowed some people to deceive you for a long time that you are the body. You are not the body. But the body is one of the journeys, one of the phases of your life. Knowing the body and understanding the body, and also understanding that the body is not you, is what will lead you to the second phase of the journey of your life. That is the spiritual or the energetic aspect of your life. That is the second stage, which is within the body. The energy functions. The spirit goes and comes, the soul. That is the item that is in the container of the body. And right now, you have this body covering it, and that one is also functioning. Understanding this body properly will lead you to the inner one, which is the energetic, the spirit, the soul aspect of it. That is the second stage of your life. The third stage or the third phase of your life is the mystic aspect of your life. And the first two are those that will lead you to the third phase, which is the mystic aspect of your life. Now, when you could not, if you cannot handle, or if you could not handle the physical phase properly, you could not handle the energetic phase properly, then instead of you arriving at the mystical aspect of your life, you end up being a mistake. So there is two people working on this earth. Mystics, who are very few, and mystics, who are the majority. My dear listener, my cherished listener, my cherished viewer, assess yourself between the two. Which one are you? Are you walking towards the mystical aspect of your life? Or you are walking towards aspect of mistakes phase of your life? If you are still on the journey, it's a good thing. I applaud you. I appreciate that. I love that. You are still on the journey. You are still walking. We can divert you. But if you have already arrived at the mistake level, I'm sorry. We need to transform you altogether. Maybe we need to overhaul you. You need overhauling. Two people, still we are on the polarity. We are still on the polarity, you see. When you handle the physical aspect properly, you handle the energetic aspect properly, you arrive at the third destination, which is the mystic aspect. Handle the first two wrongly, and it's going to be mistake. Are we going to be mystics, or we are going to be mistakes? It is up to us. And all these things, these teachings, these ideas, all these teachings will be gotten right here. Now, do not forget the three things that has led us to these three phases of life has not been mentioned. I left those ones and I mentioned the phases of life. The next time I meet you on this platform again about this type of teaching, which is the step into the spiritual world, the teachings of the step into the spiritual world. The next time I come again, I'm going to talk about those three that has created the 3 steps I've just mentioned. Look at the people around you properly and look at how people behave. It is easy to notice, are they mistakes or they are mistakes? I love you, my cherished viewers. I love you, my followers. Comment, share if you think it is beneficial. Comment and share. Your opinions are welcome. Those of you who would like to insult, do it. It is also welcome. When we were children, when we go to the bush for hunting for fruit, mango, the mango tree that has a lot of ripe mangoes are the mango tree that suffered in our hands because we throw a lot of stones and sticks at it because it has a lot of fruit. If you have a little idea about mysticism, you understand what I'm talking about. So those of you who would like to insult, keep the insult coming. We are okay with it. I say to you, stay blessed. Protect yourself. Calm yourself down. Check yourself. Forget about everybody. All the questions you have, the answers are still with you. Protect yourself. Take care of yourself. I still say to you, peace. Salam alaikum. Shalom. Until we meet again. Muhammad Ali Sisi says, stay safe.